What's up? Brockta here again. Today we're playing Mortgage Nightmares. Your very own apartment, even if it's a 20-year mortgage, what could be better? Maybe the fact that Lena isn't the only one living in this apartment, or maybe they're not exactly people. This is on the new and trending page on Steam right now. Let's check it
Это
out.
все ты виноват. Довел девочку.
Oh, this is all your fault. You drove this girl to do this.
Как будто я один ее
As
заводил.
if I was the only one driving her to do it. You appeared in front of her.
Ребята, если
Guys,
она умерла,
what if she died?
Да вроде не
She
должна.
probably shouldn't have.
О, ну да,
Oh well,
это я.
that's me.
Как я
How did I end
докатилась
up
до
like
жить, что
this?
ж.
Well,
Я бережно
I
прижимаю
carefully
к груди
clutched the
папку с
folder with the
документами.
documents to my chest. I don't like real estate agents. Another 1,000 on top for a contract from the internet? Isn't that a bit much? I never understood the purpose of real estate agents, especially since I found the apartment myself and handled the contract directly with the seller. But it doesn't matter anymore. This apartment is mine now. Though, it's better not to mention the 2 NDFL certificate in my presence. That's a minor detail. I walk into the living room. They allowed me to move in while the paperwork was still being processed, so I've already managed to unpack some things. My apartment, not a rental, truly mine. I flop onto the couch, relishing the softness of the furniture. Everything here is so new. It's surprising that the apartment was so cheap. The price for a similar 2-room apartment, I bought it with the future in mind, should be 1.5, not twice as much according to the market. During the signing of the documents, I saw the joyful face of the guy selling it. It seems they were trying to get rid of this apartment as quickly as possible. But what does it matter now? I'm Lena, a freelance graphic designer. I was lucky to get a mortgage for an apartment with a new renovation. If it weren't for my parents who helped with the down payment, who knows how long I would have been saving. Speaking of my parents, oh, mommy's calling. Hi, Mom. Hi, sweetheart. How are you? Is everything all right? Yeah, Mom. Everything's fine. It's so beautiful here, even better than in the photos. Though, there are tons of things to unpack. I put some warm socks in your box just in case the nights get cold. Mom, what cold nights? It's almost June. So what? Your feet should be warm. Wait a minute. And I was wondering who mixed all my stuff. Oh, Mom. I'm just worried. Let's see how you feel when your daughter leaves home for the first time. It seems like Mom will take care of me even when I have my own kids. I'll be fine, Mom. Don't worry. Mom sighs heavily. I'll try, sweetheart. But I still don't forget to eat properly and don't buy junk food. Oh, Mom. Mom just can't get used to the fact that her daughter is already quite grown up. I need to change the subject quickly before she starts lecturing me about healthy eating. Better tell me, how's Dad? He went to work again at night. I frown. He wanted to quit. They're short on hands. Yugastal has a new tender for CIA. A tender for what? Control and instrumentation automation. Mom, can you say it in plain English? If you'd gone to work with your dad, you'd know. I'm a humanities person, not a techie. By the way, there are some very nice resorts here. Dad would love it. The sun is shining, birds singing, no shouting foreman. By the way, there are some very nice resorts here. Dad would love it. The sun is shining, birds are singing, no shouting foreman. That's for sure. I can't remember the last time he took a vacation. You guys could come over for the weekend. It's not far from Shiripovets. Russian. Where's Mean Gene? Of course. We'll come. I could bring your childhood things just in case. For the future? Mom, I haven't even unpacked my boxes here and you're already talking about grandchildren? It's my dream to become a young grandmother, and I have only 3 years left. Code red. I repeat. Code red. Oh, Mom, my kettle is boiling. I have to go. Love you. Love you. Bye. Say hi to Dad. Lena, I wasn't finished. I end the call and scrutinize the work ahead. Of course, I don't have that many things, but they still need to be unpacked. Let's see, what do we have here? This is some kind of nostalgia box. I tenderly examined the old comic by an emerging artist I bought at some art market. The page is already worn, but you can still read it. This issue, with its 30 pages, marked the beginning of my heavy addiction with no hope for a cure. I bought every comic, manga, manhwa, and basically everything within reach at markets. By the way, this one was supposed to have the artist's autograph as a thank you for the purchase. Those were the days. My stand with the main character from Ghosts Boy Band. I was such a fan of that anime, I bought all the merch I could find. And after the unsuccessful move to another house, almost everything was lost, thanks to the moving company. The stand was the only thing I brought with me because of the fragile acrylic. And then my interest waned. I'll even show it to my grandchildren one day, and the anime too, if it ever released. I thought she threw it away. I hugged my beloved Toby, the childhood ghost pillow, to my chest. We were inseparable until the move to the new apartment, after which he got lost, or so I thought. Mom must have found him somewhere and put him in the box, so I wouldn't miss him. Probably, Mom found him somewhere and placed it in the box. That daughter won't go bored. I'll definitely need to thank her. I find a hefty book in my hands, or is it not a book? I inspect it from all sides. My childhood album? What's it doing here? Yeah, we're gonna open. I open the album. Seriously? 2010? Oh. This is a collection of compromising material, and the photo from the store, I've never seen it before. Oh, Mom. I suppose I'll never open this album again. I need to put it somewhere out of sight so it doesn't come up again. These are the socks Mom mentioned. Just perfect for summer weather, right? Although they might come in handy for winter, and the pattern is fitting. As usual, cleaning stretched into late evening. It's a usual thing. It's hard not to get stuck examining every little thing for half an hour, although there's no rush for me anyway. However, I kept feeling a persistent sensation that someone was watching me. But as soon as I turn around, of course, there's no one there. It must have been my imagination. The bed turns out to be beyond praise, soft and comfortable, and the pillows, they're even a rarity, by the way, from IKEA. Ooh. The previous owners clearly didn't spare money on updating the interior. Out of the corner of my eye, I noticed movement by the window. What the? Who's there? Again, no one. What's going on? I settle more comfortably in the bed after the sudden scare, covering myself with a thin blanket. Whoever you are, close the window. It's drafty. I drift off to sleep to the sound of the window closing. A dark silhouette studies me with an undisguised interest. As all I can make out is, in the pitch darkness, are bright yellow eyes. Ooh. Who are you? Ooh. What do you want? Hey, I'm talking to you. No response. Seriously, look at him. He's come into a stranger's dream and acts like he owns the place. The dark figure threatens to move closer to me. Stop right there. Stop, I said. I wake up feeling completely broken. Sometimes I regret that Sam and Dean don't exist. I open my eyes and glare with hatred at the alarm clock on the nightstand. I hate getting up this early, but I have to. Today's my first working day on the new project. The order is quite large, both in terms of money and volume. A complete branding package for the city's new cafe, banners, flyers, logo, and other advertising materials. With the money from this order, I can pay off 2 mortgage installments and still have some left for food. Of course I agreed. So what if I'll work a week without a day off? It's quite a task to crawl to the bathroom, even harder not mixing up the toothbrush and the razor. What? And who even makes razors in that shape? Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Lazily brushing my teeth, I understand Wally, who asks a perfectly logical question. What's the real meaning of doing something in the morning? Without enthusiasm, I brush my teeth and reach for the faucet. Ah. The thresholds need to be sprinkled with salt. And will bath salt work? Only if the poltergeist has an allergy to lavender. The sound of the word called me out of my stupor. Again? Why can't they just send the terms of reference in the writing? For a moment, I think I heard someone snicker behind me. It's just nerves. Yes, definitely stress. That's why I'm imagining things. I decide to think about it later. Thinking about it later doesn't happen. The client, with his vague terms of reference, do it well and don't do it poorly, managed to drive me crazy. I stumble into the living room as if I had unloaded 3 trucks alone, not just sat at the computer all day. I'll go crazy and work at McDonald's. Ugh. I mean, let's go точка. Sure. At home, ice cream and movie watching used to help me in such situations. I don't have ice cream now, but there is a TV. What to watch? I have a couple of movies left in my favorites, but picking one just turned out to be too difficult. Hoping for randomness, I clicked the first preview that came up. Horror? When did I even add that? I can't stand horror movies. At the last moment, I dismissed the thought of changing the film. Alright, horror, I'm giving you one last chance. After almost the entire movie. Not bad, honestly. I expected worse. Although, they skimped on the special effects. It's just the music that's scary. They don't make films like they used to. Used to be better. Oh well, that's still better than Lavender Tale. The realization hits me a second later. Stop. Who said that just now? I turned towards the voice I heard, but of course there's no one there. And how could I see anyone? I live alone, right? Probably it was the post-credits scene. Yes, characters were saying something there, and I probably missed it. Morning is wiser than evening. I'll go to sleep a bit more. On the way to the bedroom, I keep looking back, checking if anyone is following me. You can end up being paranoid. Or maybe I already am. This time, no entities visit my dreams. Either they were scared or just don't want to bother me. And thank God for that. Today should be a busy day. Do a bit of work, go shopping, buy groceries, call the parents, so many things. But first, wash up and have breakfast. So what if it's already lunchtime? I rinse the brush as usual and reach for the toothpaste. But hey, where's the toothpaste? To be sure, I rub my eyes. The toothpaste doesn't appear on the shelf. It was here yesterday. House spirit? House spirit, play and return it. Nothing happens. Well, what did I expect? The tube is found in the farthest shelf where I couldn't even reach it by accident. I shouldn't have ignored Mom. She said, leave a dish with milk for the house spirit. Strangeness doesn't end there, to my dismay. The leftover instant noodles from last night are in the trash bin. The open package looks at me sadly, mockingly, shining with the open foil packets of spices. Great, now even the food seems mocking. Actually, that was my breakfast. Hey. There was nothing else audible in the apartment, and I was too squeamish to fish out the noodle remnants from the trash. Looks like I'll have to change my plans a bit and go shopping first. And don't forget the salt, just in case. I'll sprinkle it on the doorstep. Let's see if this house spirit survives. In the hallway, a brilliant idea hits me. Call the previous owners of the apartment. Maybe they know what's going on. Hello, Konstantin Romanovich? Did you happen to visit the apartment yesterday? Maybe you forgot to take something? Are you kidding me? I wouldn't go near that apartment even if you paid me. The way you said it with such fear makes me anxious. Why? Is something wrong with the apartment? Or are there issues with the neighbors? Instead of an answer, I heard the short beeps of a dropped call. Nice. I try calling again. A mechanical voice informs me that the phone is off. It seems I've been added to the blacklist. This is just nonsense. Actually, I'm Victoria Andreevna. Not nonsense. You should be more polite. Oh my god. The last thing I see before I collapse into unconsciousness is a blue fog where the eyes should be. This is all your fault. You drove the girl to this. As if I was the only one driving her to it, you appeared in front of her. Guys, what if she died? She probably shouldn't have. Damn, she's not waking up. Her nerves need to be treated. I'd like to see if you had deal with this all sorts of supernatural entities messing with your after moving. I've got holy water. Maybe we could sprinkle it on her. Where did you get holy water from? Well, I used to be an exorcist until I died, so I still have some. Actually, according to mythology, we're a material being, so we can't interact directly with the living world. Are you kidding me? I don't know any other way to shut you up. Didn't you forget something? Oh, right. I slowly open my eyes. Huh? She's awake. Well, that's where our authority ends to speak. 3 pairs of eyes which were watching me with interest slowly disappear. Hold on. Huh? Who the hell are you guys? I didn't invite you. I'm Misha. Artem. Just Vika. Okay, cool. I'm Lena. We know. Glad you're informed. Now, next question. What the hell are you doing here? Well, we're living here. So you're living here, and who's going to pay for the bills? Me? I'll put you to rest. This isn't what you think. I can explain everything. You'll explain everything to whoever banishes you? Hello? Is this an exorcist on call? Come
Не
over.
надо экзорциста.
No need for an exorcist. How can there be no need? Of course there is. 3 restless souls? Check. 1 fainted girl? Check. Now we'll arrest you so you can stop bothering me. Let's make a deal. No exorcist. Okay, look at that. You're scared. That's a start. Now sidestep into the kitchen. We'll talk there. Why does it matter where you talk to him? That's how my boring freelance life turned into an absurd theater. However, I'll soon realize that here, I'm just a spectator. Well, that was the first part of it. We'll have to figure out what's going on next. Hilarious concept. Love it. We'll keep an eye on this one to see if episode 2 drops anytime soon. Until then, get happy, be funny. Peace out.